Have you ever felt like your money vanishes the moment you earn it? Or maybe you think budgeting is a waste of time because, hey, you're not broke, right? Think again. In this video, we're breaking down the top 8 budgeting myths that are keeping you from achieving financial freedom. And we're starting right now with myth number 8. I don't need a budget because I'm not overspending. Let's start with this classic. I don't need a budget because I'm not overspending. Really? Let's ask Warren Buffett what he thinks. He once said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." Without a budget, you might be overspending without even realizing it. Think of it this way. Even if you're not in debt, are you maximizing your savings? Are you planning for retirement? Are you investing? A budget isn't just about avoiding overspending. It's about turning your money into a tool for growth. So, if you think you're fine without one, you're actually missing out on opportunities to thrive. Myth number 7. I'll start budgeting when I have more money. This one's a biggie. People say, I'll budget when I earn more. Newsflash, more money doesn't fix poor habits. As Will Rogers famously quipped, too many people spend money they haven't earned, to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. Budgeting is not about how much you make, it's about how you manage it. If you can't handle $50,000 a year, what makes you think you'll magically do better with $100,000? Start where you are, with what you have, and watch your financial discipline grow as your income does. Myth number 6. Budgets always go as planned. Ever made a budget and then bam, car breaks down, medical bill pops up, or your kid needs new shoes? Budgets don't always go as planned, and that's okay. Mike Tyson said it best. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Life happens. The key is to build flexibility into your budget. Allocate money for the unexpected, and you'll never feel like your budget failed you when life throws you a curveball. Myth number 5. I don't have time to budget. The classic I'm too busy excuse. Listen, Beyoncé has 24 hours in a day, and so do you. Budgeting doesn't have to be a time-sucking chore. Thanks to apps like Mint, YNAB, and even Google Sheets, you can set up a budget in 15 minutes and review it once a week. Think of it like meal prep. A little effort up front saves you hours and dollars down the road. So, if you have time to binge watch Netflix, you have time to budget. Myth number 4. I don't earn enough to budget. This myth is a real heartbreaker because it's so far from the truth. Some think, I barely make enough to get by, why bother budgeting? But that's exactly why you should budget. As Chris Hogan says, if you don't tell your money where to go, you'll wonder where it went. A budget helps prioritize your needs, reduce waste, and find areas to save, even if it's just a few dollars a month. Over time, those small wins add up to something big. So don't let this myth keep you stuck. Myth number 3. Budgeting is too restrictive. People hear the word budget and imagine a life of nothing but ramen noodles and tap water. Let me tell you, budgets are not punishment, they're freedom. Oprah Winfrey said, "You can have it all, just not all at once." A budget helps you prioritize the things that matter most. Want to splurge on that vacation or the new iPhone? A budget shows you how to do it guilt-free by cutting back in less important areas. Restrictive? Nope. Strategic? Absolutely. Myth number 2. I can budget in my head. Okay, let's get real. Thinking you can budget in your head is like thinking you can ace a math test without writing anything down. Spoiler alert, it doesn't work. As Albert Einstein said, paper is to write things down that we need to remember. Our brains are used to think. Your brain is great for creativity and problem solving, not for tracking dozens of expenses. Write it down, use an app, or create a spreadsheet. Trust me, your future self will thank you. And finally, the number 1 myth, budgeting is only for people who are in financial trouble. Let me drop a truth bomb. Some of the wealthiest people in the world swear by their budgets. Dave Ramsey says, a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. A budget isn't about being broke, it's about being in control. It's how you go from surviving to thriving, from paycheck to financial freedom. Whether you're earning $30,000 or $300,000, a budget ensures you're building wealth intentionally. So there you have it, the top 8 myths about budgeting, completely debunked. If you're ready to take control of your finances, stop making excuses and start making progress, don't wait another day. Drop a comment below and tell me which myth you've believed in the past, or maybe one I didn't mention. And if this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a financial wake-up call. Remember, budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. See you in the next video.